Rolling. Say Mark.
What's really unique to me about Bad Boys is the action is real.
3, 2, 1, action!
This movie was kind of a little bit of everything. Driving, fights, wire work, choreography. We cover the gamut.
So often, you go on some movies and you don't get to do half of the stuff because they just do it digitally. And so it's been fun for us to be able to actually get our hands into it.
Michael Bay is a genius. I mean, with hands down, he's unbelievably great at what he does. The first challenge is, hey, how are we going to one up or outdo the first two? It is big shoes to fill.
How was it to work with Michael Bay?
Intense. It was this all day, every day, just like we're doing now, continuing it on.
You see that? They doing cars. How am I not see that?
Special effects and I kind of go hand in hand on every movie, right? We're kind of attached at the hip.
I build the gags, so I lean on them to put it through the paces.
I would say to him, hey, this is what I need. I need, all these parameters for the car to keep my performer safe.
So you build it, they'd ride it around, see how it's gonna react.
Definitely a partnership for sure with him and I.
Because our directors wanted so much of this stuff real and in camera. My biggest concern was just how to get Will and Martin through all this stuff and doing it safely.
So it's a real challenge, but we're really going for that challenge.
Yeah, we made some stunt adjustments on this movie.
Yeah. It's a little hard on me.
Yeah.
Because, I don't have, my back ain't the best back in the world, but we get the job done.
Yeah,
and we got good stuntmen.
Yeah, for sure.
And then if you got good stuntmen, why not use them?
Exactly.
The club is, 2 stories and everything has to seem seamless. So first unit is obviously very based with the actors.
Jump now, shit!
And then second unit obviously is majority of stunt performers that are portraying them. First unit now knows, hey, this is what we shot, this is what you guys shot.
1, drop!
So now you feel like, okay, now they're gonna merge together.
Jump now, shit!
There's a lot of pieces that go into making an exciting stunt sequence.
They get out of the club, a big chase takes place. Everything has got to be safe for everyone. What's the shot we want? And what can I put our actor in to still make the audience feel like they've been in the whole shot, but part of it's going to be a double and part of it will be green screen work.
Hey, can you pull over for a second? I think Marcus needs to go potty. Damn it, Mike.
And part of it will be our hero. And then you start to add elements to it. First, it's just the bike. Okay, cool, this is the path. Then you start to add a couple cars. You're like, okay, now we're gonna weave around these cars. Everyone's going, the same speed. This is your route. And as long as everyone stays on point, everyone goes home safe. No one's drinking out of a straw.
I've been driving motorcycles since I was like 8 years old.
I had motorcycle lessons with him. He was easy, jump on a bike, no problem.
They didn't really use the stunt guy the way they should, because I did a couple of my things. I can't say I did all the stunts because I'm not 20 years old anymore, but I did pretty good.
We got here a stunt guy. What's your name, brother?
What's up, Dan?
Dan. And here we got real Nicky Jam.
I'm not supposed to show him. I want people to think it's me, man.
Stunt guys, he's like ready for action. They're ready for the real deal. So I love working with them.
They wanted the feel of like wheelie boys. So they wanted the guys that could 12 o'clock.
Really looked at some of the world's best motorcyclists.
Were unbelievable. And the directors had this cool idea where they wanted them to do circle wheelies around the car while our heroes were in the car. And then while the shootout's going on.
We got 250 squibs going off. In addition to that, trunnion guns inside, which shoots a projectile out. Most of the time it frags as it comes out the front window.
Right. And all our wheelie boys and our girl back here, you guys are just hammering.
finally, our heroes hijack a motorcycle with a sidecar. So now there's a gun battle, on the live freeway.
I got to shoot a machine gun.
Oh, yeah!
I had fun. That wasn't bad. I don't know how much Will loved it, but
Now that's gonna be one of the signature scenes of this movie. It's just so uniquely Bad Boys.
Oh, shit!
We did one scenario on a trailer that was safe and that we could tow them, and it was all limited.
Hold it! No, this is a fucking grenade! This ain't that dog! Hold on to it then! Damn you right!
But then we also had to build one for stunts that they could free drive.
And then effects, they're blowing cars up.
Yes!
They're doing poppers. We have bikes going down.
The separation rig where we were able to separate Will so it was a free drive bike. And then we took the little sidecar and we built a go-kart under it. So when they kicked apart, it dropped and it looked like it was skidding and we had sparks, and then the stunt guy could drive it like a little go-kart and he's ping-ponging off of cars. This whole big flatbed trailer that's carrying propane explodes. Then a helicopter comes into play.
I was like, yo, we up here right now. You know how like when you swing in a swing too high and you get that free fall feeling of, oh. All right, guy, you got me, bro? Yeah. Okay. Ooh. I'd never been in a helicopter, and I still haven't.
Keep it moving, detective.
The finale sequence when, we're dealing with, 20 guys in this room, they're all getting shot.
Tons of explosions, and we dropped a whole staircase with stunt guys on it. We dropped a balcony with a stunt guy on it that had to ride it down.
The directors wanted fire, tons of gunfire, with stunt players that are squibbed up that are getting shot.
Martin and Will take cover behind a table that they kind of roll, and it's taking fire.
Will and Martin were in every one of those shots. We basically just used doubles to map it out and rehearse, make sure camera was where it needs to be, and kind of back into it that way.
Right, so show the next mark if we would.
And then once we had it perfect, then our heroes would run it once, okay, everyone's good, and then
2, 3.
we would go hot, and then everything would be on.
Oh, shit!
You're reading through and it's like helicopter crash, motorcycle crash, car flip, car explosion.
Oh!
You're just going, yeah, Michael Bay would be proud.
Yeah, I think he'd have his moments where he'd be like, yeah, good job.
I just love when you know that you're making a classic Bad Boys scene. Oh, shit. That's gonna be remembered for a long time.
it will be.
Get me the fuck out of this car. Knock and talk.
Knock, knock. The old school Bad Boys versus Ammo and new style policing. What the hell are y'all doing here? The old heads that know how to get it done, kicking doors. But the young boys are saying, there's a little bit easier way, guys.
This here is the remix, Mike. We work with Ammo now. We having fun, man. Making this movie is gonna be the bomb, next level shit.
Everybody ready? Yeah.
I've grown to the point where I want to retire and kind of settle. And
Martin is a genius.
Daddy is.
Just every time he opens his mouth, he's holding the baby. And he was playing, he's like,
Look at the baby.
not to blow smoke up you, but you like, there's a comedy genius that you have.
Well, thank you. That's why we have chemistry. Because you say stuff like that. Will, when he dives in and he says he has something he wants to accomplish, I mean, I don't know, have I seen anybody do it better, man.
Thank you, man.
I cannot even describe it. When they're both together, boom, something magic happens.
Oh, shit! There's a fucking door! You wanna get bit, you wanna get shot!
Whatever they do is fucking funny and it's cool and it's so interesting.
You just put the camera on it and you get money right away.
Now, I'm gonna penetrate this man's soul with my heart.
What?
Watch and learn.
What did I say? He's gonna investigate this case no matter what!
Captain Howard is just awesome. He's the man. I mean, he's one of the most iconic police chiefs ever.
God damn it! What did I tell you?
Yeah, it's like you wouldn't have Bad Boys without Captain Howard.
No.
He is just such a character. Hearing his voice, you know that it's him. He's so unique.
Oh, so he got his body back, not that. But that's a relief.
You know, you just want to see him yell at the Bad Boys or at Mike Lowry, and it's just exhilarating to see him perform like that.
The last one was a 10. You want this to be like a 7 or a 6? Or
7.70.
7.7. I was scared, to tell you the truth. But then as soon as they said action, it's like, I guess it's like riding a bike.
Fuck me! Fuck! Fuck!
The Ammo team is fresh, they're young.
They help Gramps?
They do things the way the textbook is written.
This raid is strictly non-lethal. Rita is the head of Ammo. This is her baby.
What's up, fellas?
She handpicked every person from the Ammo team.
Hola.
Rita just felt so part of who I am.
She also has had a past relationship with Mike, which makes things sticky.
Let's wait.
You're the boss.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, I just confirmed it.
Okay.
They care about each other, but at the same time,
Still have the key.
professionally, they really clash.
You think you could stop calling me Michael in front of everybody?
It's your name. Rafe is like the mouth.
When I see Suelo running, I just get out of the car like a badass, and I do what I do.
I like to say our token asshole.
When you're an actor, you're paid to do that shit.
Paid to do this. He's got a big, strong head on his shoulders. There's a little clash between him and Will Smith in a sense.
Spamming the street now is grandpa.
Pretty intense scene.
I will knock your bitch ass clean the
Knock me out. Hit me. What am I, a nursery school teacher? Come on, let's go.
As an actor, it was very surreal.
Kelly, she's a badass. She's fearless.
Miami PD, freeze.
Vanessa's character, Kelly, is the weapons specialist.
So my cop school was at a shooting range.
ACLU rounds, rubber. Trust me, you'll enjoy them. You get to shoot as much as you want.
And I have worked with guns before. So I felt like I had a slight upper hand.
Jeez. They just leave you in the van.
Yeah, I'm more comfortable in here. Dorn is kind of like the brains of the group.
The biggest guy on the team, you think he's the muscle, but he's kind of the opposite.
Just in the way constantly. I don't belong here at all.
He's really just a big teddy bear.
Excuse me, we're doing some serious detective work here right now.
There's a reason that each and every person in the Ammo team were chosen, and if they can all work together, it can be a pretty special team.
Big man, I'm gonna need you to hurt some people. I'll pay for the therapy, all right?
I'm gonna need it. Seriously.
Mike and Marcus learned from the Ammo group that there is another way to do things, and
You called him again.
Hey, Rita called me.
I think the Ammo unit
from Mike and Marcus learn what it is to be a bad boy, in a sense, you know, to kind of get your hands dirty and do what's right when it comes down to it.
I feel better when they're here.
Yeah, me too.
Go fuck yourself!
Isabella, there's a reason why she does this payback. You know, we didn't want to have a villain that is just evil. She has a good reason that anybody could understand. And we wanted to have somebody that is dangerous but also attractive. She's La Bruja, she's the witch, and all these elements, we thought it would be really interesting for a villain like that.
Actually, I am the good girl. He's the bad one because he betrayed me. He betrayed me and he put me in jail.
The coward, the traitor y el hijo de puta que nos destruyó.
I wanted her to be a real woman who's been hurt, who's been betrayed, and who's a mom, you know, and that's the greatest love a woman can have.
Mama.
Mijo.
Armando is a complicated character.
He's my little boy, you know, and Mexican moms, we don't care if he's 30 or 40 or 20, he will never get out of my sight.
If you thought Oedipus was complicated, then you ain't seen shit yet. No entiendo, mamá.
Una bala es misericordia para ese hijo de puta que te quitó tu papá.
He's just a killer machine, but he's also somebody with a lot of emotion and a lot of depths.
Just them two in a room until he was 6 years old, so the bond that they created together was, you know, incomparable. Then he was torn away from her at the age of 6. His mum loves him, there's no doubt about that, but it's a tainted love.
¿Cierto lo que dice?
No importa, no significa nada para ti.
Because she did some bad things and she wants revenge so much and she has this pact with La Santa Muerte is paying her back. Mike wins and she has nothing. I'm telling you, I'm feeling for her. She's the good guy of the movie.
Top of the world, baby! This beautiful face over here.
Mándalos. Yeah. Suelo. So I play Suelo. Suelo is like upscale gangster. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not in the corner anymore. He has his whole crew. But he is still Suelo. He's still crazy. He's still from the hood. When they shoot me with the rubber bullet, the lump looks like so deformed. I look like a unicorn.
Oh shit! Oh, look at that! Damn! Oh, that is some Elephant Man shit right there.
You see Marcus, like, I gotta touch it. Touches the lump, like, oh! And it was so hard for me to do that part because I wanted to laugh, but I gotta act like I'm knocked out. Right there, that's gonna be a legend part.
Oh shit, Mike Larry.
The guys, Adil and Bilal, their first thought for Manny the Butcher was always DJ Khaled.
My pee-pee! Doing a scene with Will Smith, the icon, and let me tell you something. Not only history being made, I'm in it. You're trending worldwide.
I filmed earlier.
I don't even want to call it acting because we in here really doing some real life things in here, and I realized I was, you know, in a scene, and I locked eyes with Will Smith. I said, what the fuck? Oh shit, Mike Lowry, you a ghost or something? Motherfucker, you know they say you're dead, fuck boy.
That was good, that was good.
That was so funny.
That was good.
And trending worldwide.
And cut. Okay, let's reset.
Motherfucking Khaled and Will Smith. Man, that's crazy. I know what I gotta do. I gotta take a pause when you walk in the shot.
Yeah.
To make it all connect.
What are you doing here?
Yeah. That's the word. What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Mike Larry. What are you doing here?
You're confused.
You look like a ghost. Then go into that. Oh shit, Mike Larry. What are you doing here?
And that's to go around on that line. All right?
What do you mean go?
Where you go around? Right. All right. So all these vegans in Miami, and you want me to believe that hot rod outside came from selling pork chops?
I'm a hard-working man. I'm a family man. I work at Manny's, man. Honest living. Oh. Yeah.
Did you put pig fat on my suit?
Shout out to the great directors and of course Will Smith for not only believing in me, but also coaching me.
DJ Khaled for life.
Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, bless up.
We believe that it just makes much more exciting when the villain is real and when the danger is real.
Shit, you got a fucked up family, Mike.
Yo, what's up? I'm Adele. And I'm Bilal. So we're the directors of Bad Boys for Life.
Very good, thank you. That's that shit right there. Yeah, we're making a movie and making the making of.
Yeah, I mean, making the movie.
Peace. Next level shit.
Damn.
Next level shit.
Peace. Got it. Woo, great shot.
Adil and Bilal.
Oh yeah. They come with a lot of love every day.
Yes.
They hug everybody.
Yeah.
Keep on rolling. Awesome. Very good. Going right to the set.
You gotta get in there, man.
You gotta get in there. Yeah. Welcome to the set.
They had done sort of Romeo and Juliet style action movie called Black. And it was just so dynamic and energetic and original. When I saw that film, it was like, these guys really have it.
God, just have them a little bit more backwards.
So they bring their kind of gritty street way of making a movie to a big franchise. And so it's a fresh approach. It's really different.
And action!
The fanboys, actually. Yeah, we're like the most luckiest fanboys ever.
Beautiful shot. All right, good. Next level shot.
They're coming at Bad Boys from a different angle. They're coming at it from fans.
Next levels. They always say next
level
levels.
shit. Yeah.
Next level shit. Next level shit. Next level shit, brother.
B&B Flav.
You know, you got Mike with the gun.
Next level motherfucking shit.
Next level shit.
Yeah, some A&B shit. Enjoy.
Part of flipping and shit.
You gotta wreck this shit.
Next level shit.
Some real shit.
Action shit, comedy shit, drama shit, passion shit.
Some next level real shit.
You got the fucking climax. Boom.
They're crazy. They're really crazy.
Bad Boys.
They love things to look raw. They love it to look cutting edge. They want it to be exciting and feel really gritty. So there's this realistic element that goes along with this heightened world of the Bad Boys. They're keeping it really exciting.
No, time is always the enemy. Still got, I think, 2 hours to finish 2 scenes, so fuck. Part of the job, man.
The first 2 movies, they're honoring that, but they're 100% doing their own thing with it.
The bar is pretty high. It's trying to make super exciting action, but at the same time, getting something kinetic and gritty and real and raw.
Okay, last one, and give everything, everybody.
They know how to shoot sexy movies.
You shoot, and then you move.
Boom, boom, and then exit.
They have incredible visual eye, and they shoot everything with 3 cameras, and the cameras are always moving, and so you really have to be on your toes.
3 cameras, because it's Bad Boys 3.
There's such a deep love for these characters and for this franchise. It's great to come to work every day with.
It really is. It really is.
Woo! So yeah, we sprinkled some A&B flavor in the movie. That's what we did.
It's a mix of Michael Bay and A&B.
We did that shit.
Peace.